We're heading for briefing. That you, Plotman?
I'm here.
Sergeant Sullivan, front and center. Attention to orders. Headquarters 506 Infantry Regiment Realism Unit. Dated 25 August 2019. Headquarters of the 506 Infantry Regiment Realism Unit has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Jared Sullivan. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore commissioned to Second Lieutenant with date of rank being 25 August 2019 by Headquarters of the 506 Infantry Regiment Realism Unit. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Make a wave, make a wave.
Butter that bread.
Do you guys want a speech from me or him?
Both.
Yes, sure.
What?
All right,
From him,
this is my
yes.
Speech. Lieutenant Sullivan,
Don't fuck up.
we're in a fucking combat zone, Lieutenant.
Ooh.
Oh.
They're your
Look at that
problem
cap.
now.
Alright, thank you, Havoc 1. A lot of you have gotten to know me over the last couple of years since I've been here. I'm going to keep it short and simple. Thank you all for the continued support. You guys continue to kick ass on a week-to-week basis, and I intend to continue what Captain Drumheller and Sergeant Heckman have brought here to Havoc 1, and I know that we'll continue to improve together. So let's take it one step at a time. This is going to be new for me and new experience for me. It's going to be a new experience for some of you, but I think together, as long as we got each other's backs, we'll get there safely.
Great
All right.
speech, like 9.5 out of 10.
That was definitely an Oscar nominee.
He didn't
sir.
cry. Better than Valentino's.
Thank you, Captain. Are we just going to get right into the brief then here?
This is your shit now. I have nothing
So fucked.
for you.
Roger that, Captain. All right, Havoc 1, listen up. Go ahead and open up your maps. We're going to be operating in the northern section of COP Tallahassee there in the northeastern of your maps. Everybody got eyes on? Roger. We're just going to be doing a show of force patrol, some militia forces that push down into this region. They don't have any sort of strongholds that we know of. They're just kind of in and around this region, harassing, setting up small positions and whatnot. Our mission tonight is just a show of force patrol. We're going to push up there and just basically eliminate any fucking contacts that we find out there in that designated area. So the contingency plan is pretty fucking simple. You'll see the 3 OP markers I've marked on the map. We're basically going to push straight north out of COP Tallahassee to OP1 at Hilltop 1638. We'll spread out along there on that ridgeline and get eyes out in basically all directions, basically north. So east to west to the north, and we'll see what we can see from there. Obviously, depending on what we see, we may skirt around the south side to OP2 and then maybe again to the south side to OP3. I'd like to avoid pushing out here to the north. I'd like to try to get eyes on as much of that as we can from either one of those 3 OP markers. So like I said, at the beginning, we'll just push out here and get on a line, roughly, holding our flank security in OP1, and we'll see what we see from there. Pretty cut and dry, pretty simple. Does anybody have any questions or comments?
Negative, sir.
Negative, sir.
Send it, McCoy.
What's the contingency if we get engaged from Cassadar? I'm pretty sure they still have guys down there. We'll be in pretty clear view of that from the COP, so just curious on that.
I did not receive any sort of intel as to whether to possibly expect any, counterattacks from that region. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep our fucking eyes peeled out to our south just in case.
Roger.
The elite guard's probably gonna be pretty busy with all that shit pushing up from the silo.
Yep, Task Force Charlie's right on their fucking doorstep there on Cassadar. So, any other questions or comments?
Negative.
Negative, sir.
All right, sir. I got one thing.
Sergeant Heckman. Yep.
All right, Havoc 1 with Captain stepping down and having our new LT. I know there's a lot of questions about what's going to happen to me, so let's go ahead and hit that flagpole and get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Lock and
Wow.
load and go through the flagpole as soon as you're over
Just
there.
a little
Everything's
bit
live.
confused.
Get security at COP Tallahassee.
You are the man. Fucking get through the flagpole, get security out. Alpha Bravo, let me know when your teams are fully in. Mike as well.
Alpha copies.
Northern side of the cop.
Let's get out to the northwest. We're heading that way.
Mike is in. More Jodas on the
On here.
Push to the northeastern corner of the cop.
Push to the northeast corner.
Bravo's all here pushing to the northeast corner.
Alpha copy, moving.
Havoc 1, I need all elements to sound off once you're at COP Tallahassee and ready to move over.
This 1-1, we are all in and ready to go.
I don't know any of you fuckers. 1-2's all here, ready to go.
Yeah, Margie, let's just stay down here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so it's not.
Lee, you can step up with the pips
down
up.
there.
The second
I'm going to.
1-4's on station.
1-3 is all set.
Roger, all stations set, break. Marching order to the north will be 1-2, 1-4, 1-3, 1-1. How copy?
Yeah, we are definitely in clear view of that.
1-2 copies.
1-1 copies.
1-3 copies.
This is 1-4, say again.
Copy.
Marching order to the north to OB1 will be 1-2, 1-4, 1-3, 1-1. Over. 1-4 copies.
Pipsy and Lee.
Actually, we're already kind of here, so.
Roger, all stations copy. 1-2, go ahead and take us out when you're ready, over.
Alright, heads up, we're at the rear of the platoon formation.
1-2 copies, we're Oscar Mike.
We are at the rear.
North.
Platoon formation, guys.
Bravo copy. In Roger, who is in front of us then?
It's 1-2, 1-4, 1-3, us.
1-3 is
1-4, this is 1-3. We're ready to move when you are.
1-4 copy. Waiting for my guys to get to the eastern side before we start pulling out.
Solid copy. Alpha copy.
As if any of your guys know how to pull out. Settle down, 1-4.
Alright, let's go, Hawkins.
Earplug check. Butt plug out.
Did he say butt plug out? Fucking
Can I fucking yell?
North.
Can I
It's like weird saying butt plug out when we inside.
1-4 is Oscar Mike.
Yeah.
Copy.
But
1-3 is moving out. Bob Sierra.
Alright, 1-3 is about to head out. Give them some space. Alpha, you're gonna be
1-3
on
is also
point.
Mike.
just come down, guys. Alpha's gonna be on point. Let's wait for them.
Copy.
Diamond formation. I want Lee on rear.
Copy that.
Copy. No.
Copy.
Oh, look at that. Already got contact.
1-2's engaged with a single shooter north, edge of the hill.
That was on ND.
500 meters.
No, that's not an ND.
That's
1-3 is in contact to the
Roger,
north.
1-2. 1-4, let's get up here.
Contact to the north.
1-4 is moving.
Yep, copy.
Let's go past him.
Alright, Alpha,
1-3 is
pick it up.
gonna shift to the right.
Alright, Alpha.
1-2's gonna hold position with that single shooter's down. 1-4 if you wanna come to our pause, and 1-3 flank right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1-4 copies, we're pushing up to you.
1-3's pushing right.
Explosion inside the cop to the west.
Roger.
Probably advise, platoon 1-1
Bravo's Oscar Mike behind you.
1-1's right in the fucking middle of us. 1, this is 1-3. We took an RPG from our east. Currently no eyes on.
1-3 just took an RPG from the east.
Roger that, 1-3, let's keep bounding up to the top
Alpha,
of this
move
rocky
her-
hill.
Move her on the left side of this
Solid copy.
hill.
We'll do.
This 1-1, we are
Shooter
flanking
is
to the left.
070.
Check in.
There's 2 guys up on that hill east.
1-1, check in.
Yeah, we're good. We're moving around the left side of this hill.
Havoc 1, this is 1-6, be advised. Multiple thermal contact on that hilltop to 075. Tracer's going out, over.
Push Alpha, push to the far left side of all these friendlies.
1-4, get your MGs on those 2 motherfuckers and smoke their ass.
1-4 copies, working on it. 1-2's clear of contact on the north side, we're cutting east to help. 1-2, this is 1-6, I need you to lock down that northern flank
Make sure nothing comes over that hillside.
Are those guys good at getting hit by the RPG?
Roger, we'll push up there with 1-4.
There's no reports of casualties.
We have a squad coming in from the west at this
Alpha
time.
copy.
Roger.
There's 1-1. There's 1-1. There's incoming fire from the northwest. Right, get eyes out to the northwest. There's tracers coming in from the 315.
Alright,
Behind that hill.
Make sure that we're fucking maintaining our fucking sectors of responsibility. Once these contacts are down, we're gonna follow the LT's plan and keep moving north.
Alpha, continue pushing up north. We're gonna be the northernmost element.
Alpha copies pushing north.
Havoc 1, are all elements ready to fucking move?
Let's get to move.
This is 1-4, we're still engaging 1-3 still consolidating.
Alright, when you guys are fucking ready to go, 1-2, take us out north. We're gonna maintain our sectors of responsibility, and we're gonna keep pushing while engaging the enemy.
This 1-1 engaging hostiles to the northwest.
1-2 copies, run the north sector covering northwest.
1-1 Alpha is holding. Waiting on guys.
Solid copy. Remember, we are not gonna get bogged down here, boys. Violence to action,
right
keep
behind you.
pushing.
1-1-1-6 over.
Send it for 1-1.
Alpha is Oscar Mike.
I want you to start pushing bearing 300 where those contacts were up on the northwest side of the hill and get on the left side of 1-2. How copy?
1-1 copy is pushing 300. Right, Alpha, change bearing to 300. We're gonna get on the left side of 1-2.
Roger, 1-2, I'm pushing up to your position right now. 1-4 is lifting fire on these two fucks on the east. We're just gonna forget about it there. Click out. 1-3 is bandaging 1 times wounded. We're about to be also clicking in.
Havoc 1 elements, make sure that you fucking earn your shot. No firing from behind friendly's heads.
1-3 copies.
Okay, we're gonna push right on top of this fucking hill. There was at least a couple shooters behind deflate there, so guns up to get up there.
1-3's got eyes on you, 1-2. We're pushing to help. We'll push up on your right flank. Over. Roger, we're getting hit from the northwest by a squad and northeast from a squad. Solid copy. We'll have words for that northeastern squad then. I'll be out in the northeast. I'm like 1-1 seconds out. 1-1, if you push straight up north, you can get a flank and find these guys fucking 1-2 up over.
1-1 copies. I'm gonna continue northwest for about 100 more meters to get eyes up behind the deflator. Alright, Alpha, once you get up on top of this fucking hill, you're gonna shift north, and we're gonna flank the enemies that 1-2 is in contact. 1-2 is in contact to the northwest.
Security on that shit shooting at us from the east, over. 1-3 copies. We're pushing up close to 1-2, and we'll get security out east. Over. Tango Mike 1-6 out.
Bravo, check the western side of this hill, just backside of the defilade before you push north with Alpha.
Copy.
Alright, get set here, see what you can see.
Alpha copies. We're holding these rocks, getting eyes out.
1-1-1-6, over.
Send it for 1-1.
How's it looking over there at OP1, over?
I'll be advised, OP1 is clear. I have a team checking the western side of this hill. We're watching north this time over.
Roger, lock it down, 1-6 out.
We'll go. Bravo, how's it looking?
Western side is clear.
Havoc 1 all elements.
We can see about to the next hill. It's clear.
Roger.
Over.
Roger, good shit. Maintain there. We've got the northern sector locked down.
1-3's green. We're moving in closer to 1-2 now.
Roger. What's the order from here?
Now green.
We're holding here. Waiting for further orders.
Havoc 1,
Copy,
which
and we
squad
are
has
the
fucking
northwestern
DMR?
side or northwesternmost element.
Yeah, Ephraim, we're the westernmost element.
Break. Northwest. We got the fire team size coming on the next hill.
Say again, Havoc 1.
Say again.
The west from our part, fire team.
Eyes on. This is 1-1 engaging a squad-sized element infantry west 80 next to Bravo.
550.
Holy shit! Bravo spread out this place.
Moving in from your right flank, we lost eyes on them. They're
Oh,
pointed
it's we got contact.
We'll reacquire if we can.
Roger.
Roger that, we're hitting on 1-1's right flank.
Bravo, give me a casualty report.
Bravo's all good.
1-3 copies.
Roger.
Be advised, we're pushing a little bit more northwest down the hill so we can be spread out.
Roger.
Is it by a rock?
I can't tell with the therms, but he's got a fucking RPG.
1-1-2.
Send for 1-1.
Alright, we're gonna get up to the right, flank your guys, and push further west. Let fire on us if we're getting past your weapons.
1 copies. Right, Alpha 1-2 is gonna be passing you on your right side, PID.
Havoc 1-16, be advised, red for marker 0459, static MG emplacement. How copy, over?
1 copies. Yeah.
You got a shooter right up in there.
1-4 copies, 0459.
Roger.
Static MG.
Alpha, get eyes out northwest bearing 316 on the next hill. Here's a shooter.
Havoc 1-1-2.
Alpha copies.
Watch for tracers.
We got IDF 200 meters northwest of 1-2's pause in the valley between OP-1 and 2. Over.
Roger. We may need to start our maneuvers to OP2 around the backside.
Target.
So you're probably going to have to put yourself south of 1-1 and start maneuvers to OP2 from that side, over.
Roger, I'll be happy to start maneuvers. 1-3-1-4, you guys clear to come over here now?
MG's down with 314 over.
Good shit.
IDF directly in front of us.
Roger. This 1-1, we are taking IDF down the hill to our west.
Roger, like I said, start pushing back on the south side of Defilade. We'll start
down
maneuvering to OP2, break 1-3 and 1-4. I need you guys to start pushing west towards OP2 on the south side of this Defilade, over.
1 copies. Alright, Alpha Bravo, push south on the south side of Defilade, and we are gonna head to OP2.
2 copies, Ross, from Mike South. Bravo copies, Alpha, take point.
1-3, 1-4, once we get on top of this hill, we'll let you know, and then you guys can follow it too.
Now.
Solid copy.
Try to go on the southern edge, we'll be covering east to north.
You have, Alpha, you have a buddy team stationary. Make sure everybody's moving. Alright, move out of this position. Time now. Push south. Is 1-1. Further squad, hostile infantry northwest on the next hill.
Go for 1-4.
Oh, this is Alpha. We're getting engaged from our northwest to the top of the hilltop, over.
Yeah, Roger.
1-3, we're about...
Push south. I'm more worried about this fucking IDF.
Let's get behind the defilade to the south.
1-1 is old. Alpha is old, and we got guys injured.
Our 1-2's off, Mike.
Roger. Alright, Bravo, hold pause here. Get security out. Keep it spread out. We're gonna 1-2 is passing us to our south side right now. We're gonna fall in behind 1-2.
Make sure we're staying south of that fucking IDF fire, guys, over.
1-2, 1-1.
Send it.
Be advised, I'm gonna fall in behind you.
Alright, roger that. 1-4 and 1-3 should be covering us, over.
1 copies, 1 run out.
1-2, this 1-4, we have not so good eyes from where we currently are. We're kind of split right now, trying to cover 1-3 moving up on us. You don't have full coverage.
1-1, be advised, 310, we got a big ass caliber machine gun.
1-3, we got people.
Alright, let's start moving. Bravo, you're bring up the rear. Alpha, push west from your current post.
East. We're gonna pick up your northern security if you want to try to deal with that.
Alpha copies.
Bravo's Oscar, Mike.
Who's still up there?
1-3-1-4, if you guys can't fucking persecute those enemies quickly, you guys need to get off that fucking hillside. They're fucking trying to bracket us.
1-1, this Bravo, are any of our sister squads okay? That IDF?
Yeah, they're
1-4,
all
1-3
good.
set, watching out to the north and east. We can
1-3 and 1-4 are still at OP1. They're giving us overwatch while we're pushing, so that's 1-2 up ahead of us. Just keep following them.
Basically 4 man back here.
Copy.
solid copy. We've got you covered.
A-firm. Havoc 1, everybody keep the shit spread out on these maneuvers with this IDF.
1-1 is sharp holding, so
Copies.
1-2 can get more in front of us. Over.
Second.
Sharp holding, so 1-2 could get more in front of us. Moving out.
Roger.
I think you guys need to get off the hill ASAP.
Hey firm, we're pulling off now.
1-2 is almost set up.
Alright, Alpha, you're good to go.
Cover the rest of the movements up here. 3-2-4, multiple guys.
All station is X11 engaging hostiles bearing 332 my pod north northwest about 500 meters over.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Send it.
Be advised, we're in a good position. Maybe we can get on
1-1, you want us to keep pushing west?
Over.
1-1 copies. We're continuing to push west to OP2.
Solid copy. We're going to be pushing down into your valley about 10 Sierra.
Roger, 1-1 out.
1-1's
1-2.
Alright, Bravo, we're moving.
This is 1-7. Try to hold your movement. Let the platoon catch up.
I was moving towards you. Roger, I was just going to send that traffic. We're holding for 1-1 to get up here.
Alright, Alpha, push full on, push to 1-2's western side once you get up on this ridge line.
Alpha copy.
1-1, we're just holding south of O2 security for you, so you're clear to roll up here as quick as possible.
1 copies. We're gonna push to your west side.
Roger that. Once you get up here, do you want to push online to OP2? Over.
Yeah, Ephraim. Alright, once we get up here, next to 1-2, we are gonna push online to OP2. Hey, do not fire over friendlies. Just, if you need to engage, push online with them.
Out in the open next to that IDF, keep fucking moving, over.
Alpha copy.
This Bravo.
Havoc 1, whoever's up on that fucking hillside to the north.
Ephraim, we're pushing to their western side and then north to OP2.
1-2 copies.
1-2, this 1-1, we're roughly on line with you now. We're good to start push north to OP2.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike to OP2.
Alright, Alpha, shift north. We're moving on line with 1-2.
I need you to fucking maneuver on those motherfuckers shooting at 1-3 and 1-4. Don't let them fucking
Yeah, shift
take your
north to
boys
OP2.
down.
Roger that, we're Oscar Mike. We're online with 1-1.
It's gonna be roughly 340. 340.
Alpha, we got you left.
Could you Bravo push to the left side and get that western security?
Grayson, I'm looking out to the fucking.
Bravo, Roger.
I want to take the fucking north.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking everywhere.
Alpha, push more to the west so we get some separation from 1-2. We're pretty close with.
1316.
Send for 1-3.
Alpha copy, pushing west.
Are you guys okay down there?
These rocks here are good enough.
Fall behind, letting them catch up. Over.
Roger,
Just set up here.
1-1, 1-2.
Send it for 1-1.
We got east, northeast covered. You guys grab north, northwest.
On it.
1-2 up.
1, this is 1-4, just be advised, we got to the OP2, we're gonna set up on the south side now.
Alpha, we got the northwest side.
This is Havoc 6 on
Good shit, guys.
10, be advised, I got a squad with
So
a guy,
situation right now is
340
1-2 and us are holding northern security from east to north. So we have north and northwest. They have north and northeast.
Break.
Contact report,
Be
Bravo.
advised, 1-3 is going to push up
West
on
side,
the western flank of the platoon. Over.
Roger, pushing to you with the tunnels.
Contact down.
100 meters
Contact
out.
down to the west.
Yeah, I'm coming. This 1-1, we're taking sporadic infantry contact from our west.
Assistance from another squad.
I think we can handle it for now. I'll let you know if that changes.
Roger that.
Bravo, how close are they?
Thermals 340, fucking roughly 800 meters to the northwest, over.
Stand by.
1, this is 1-4, the same position that
Make sure you guys got cover. Don't stand in the open.
I say again, 1200 meters out, 340, mortars.
One
1-4, say again, location of mortars.
Send it.
Bearing 340 from current position, approximately 1200 meters, mortar pit. Roger, is at 05.
Scanning thermals.
Over.
That's 1-2 firm.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Send it.
1-4, be advised, we have a BTR mobilizing to our location from the northeast.
Roger.
Fucking oriented and smoke that motherfucker when he crosses.
Say again.
Hey, sir, I'll give you more information here in a bit.
Be firm.
Yeah, fucking Grenadier, fucking rank that shit.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Sending for 1-1.
We're gonna pull in here to your right between you and 1-4, over.
1-1 copies.
Havoc 1, this 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
Alpha, who specifically needed a mic?
West again, over.
Hey, we're gonna continue moving to OP3, break. From OP3, we're gonna push.
Roger, Mike is right here.
Position. Copy, over.
1-2 copies, we're gonna secure OP3 with 1-1 and then cut north of that border position, over.
Good read back, 1-6 out.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it.
If you can get eyes direct north, it's starting to move northeast of our location. It's on that road to the north.
Thermals look clear, but I can't really see down the fucking hill behind those rocks, so be vigilant.
Hey, firm.
How are we doing, Gleason?
Havoc 1, make sure we have covering elements, not all of us fucking moving out.
Do we have some friendlies on our south side?
3 copies. We'll cover the rear if you 1-4 want to move past it.
I think the mortars are down, yeah. I see 2 guys down.
1-2 copies, we're Oscar Mike West.
I was bleeding.
This 1-1, we're covering the northwest.
Alright.
1-1, should we push down there?
Negative, cover the northwest. The rest of the task platoon is pushing west to OP3 on our south side. Just keep the northwest covered and we're gonna slot in behind at the rear.
Roger.
Roger, we have friendlies being off.
1-4 is 1-3. We're gonna let you get a good lead, and we'll watch our backs on the way out.
How many more do I have?
Yeah, do you want to keep up at 1,000?
No, I'll be fine. I don't anticipate getting that back tonight.
Hey, we're crossing muzzles, crossing.
Hey, for
Yeah, you are.
at least they call it.
Thermals are clear on that far ridge.
Still here with 1-1. They got a pretty decent base of fire.
Can we get some thermals to the northwest as well?
Yes, Emma.
1-3 stepping out west, time now. Over.
I got thermals to the 350, pretty far out.
Roger, we're taking contact east.
1-3, this is 1-4, be advised, I'm pulling up.
It's like 1.5 clicks out.
While you guys pass behind us.
Solid copy. We'll keep pushing west.
This is 1-1.
Go for 1.
Be advised, eyes on thermals, bearing 350 by 1.5 clicks out. Looks like our squad says down.
Roger, 1-1, be advised, I'm being engaged from my bearing 070, top of the ridge. I'm pinned down.
1-1 copies.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we're taking the east and then securing it. You take the northwest.
Copy. 1-3.
Alpha, do you have eyes on bearing 070?
Western northwest side of OP3. Go ahead and push past us and cover the west-southwest side, over.
Got push to the west, southwest side.
Are we all good from that fucking grenade? Alright, push down from this hill. Push south. South on the south side of that blade.
1-1. Copies, we're getting on the right flank. Fire.
Second.
I did not copy your last. What was your last?
Push south to the south side of that blade and then start pushing west.
1-1 and 1-4 to maintain, shooting the shit out to the northeast.
Alpha, stop pushing down, we're gonna cover you.
1-3 copies.
1-2 copies. We
Copy.
scooted north of that fire from 1-3.
So 1-7 back on top. Havoc 1, I need one of your elements to give me some fire to the fucking east. Shift back. We got a fucking squad pushing over the ridge.
This 1-1, we're on it. Alright. Bravo, have your guys push east. There's a squad pushing our way from the east.
Bravo copies, hold
1-2 and 1-3, hold pause here on OP3, and then we're gonna let 1-1
Alpha, get to the east here as well. Get online with Bravo.
1-1, that's a ZU.
copies. OP3 is secure. We are holding security on the north-northeast side for the other elements.
One, this is 1-4, be advised. We have a ZU cannon on the back of the truck shooting us from about 1,800 meters out.
Holy shit! God damn it.
Well, this Alpha, we're getting
break,
pretty hard here.
Push out, push out. This place from this fucking hill. This 1-1, we're pushing off this fucking hill from this auto cannon fire.
Yeah, 8 firm 1-1. There's still a grenadier somewhere down slope, I'm pretty sure, but fuck his ass. He's gonna get smoked by his own dude.
God.
Bravo, you guys good?
8 firm, pushing
1-4, this is 1-7.
Back up, keep pushing down. Fucking put smoke to the north.
Fucking zoo gun.
It's 1,800 meters out.
You want us to push to the north?
Using a javelin.
Use the fucking jab, smoke that motherfucker.
8 firm.
Alpha Bravo, give me a fucking casualty report.
1-1, stay small, let 1-4 do their work.
1 copies.
Bravo's all good, pushing down to the south.
Roger.
Force working.
One 4, be advised. Just to the west of it, there's also a BTR.
1-4 copies,
Marked on
west
blue
BTR. Marked on blue 4.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just bandaging. Alpha, did you take casualties from that?
1-3.
Go for 1-2.
We had eyes on movement. Just one head moving around in one of those ravines to our 350, however.
Negative.
Alright, good. Alright, stand by to move west. Just stay small behind this death blade.
Miss loud.
Alright, that's a jab out.
Alpha, this is Bravo, 6 point.
1-1, that's on you. Let's start our fucking movement. Back to the rest of the platoon.
Are we pushing now?
1 copies, we're Oscar Mike to the west. Alright, Alpha, you're on point. We're moving west to OP2. Time now. Correction, OP3. It's OP3.
Sign up for 1-4.
If you're safe up there, it might not be a bad
Alpha
idea.
copy, human.
Yeah, Roger, that's bearing 282.
Rotate past you, and then you can fall back in line with us north.
Sounds good to me.
Try to stay in defilade from the north, if you can.
Copy.
1, this is 1-4, be advised. I have eyes out on that BTR. It's not engaging us with anything that seems deadly or engaging us at all. I don't think it's worth using a javelin round at this time. Break. We can just get closer and use a Maz round if needed. 1-4, this is 1-6, break. I need you to move to blue 4 marker 0518 to your northwest and set up there. How copy, over? 1-4 copies, 0518, setting up. Good read back, 1-6 out.
1-4 also. Go ahead, 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
Interrog, if you want us to
Alright, good follow this, just follow this ditch.
first, secure that for 1-4 over.
Alpha copies.
Negative 1-2, hold tight while 1-4 and 1-1 makes the maneuvers.
So the rest of the platoon, minus 1-4 is already at
OB3,
OB3,
I'm
so...
gonna have you and 1-3 begin your maneuvers north down in the snake path using 1-4 as covering element, over.
1-4 is still behind us. Actually, they're to our north, they're roughly on line with us.
1-2's engaged with 2
Well,
Op
this
4
is
squads,
my guys
3,
think
4,
that
3,
they saw a
northwest,
guy, a spotter,
600 meters.
straight
1-3's
west
got
of
eyes
the
on,
ridge
engaging.
Roger, I'm gonna, once we get up to this fucking ridge line, I'm gonna get thermals out there and see.
1-1, I need you to shift bearing due north, 1-1, and get on the east side of 1-2 and 1-3, how copy?
1-1 copy is pushing north to the east side of 1-2 and 1-3. Right, start pushing north, we're gonna be on the east side of 1-2 and 1-3. So basically, yeah.
Copy.
Push more north, easterly. Thermals look clear to the west, I don't see anybody. Yeah.
Sit for 1-3.
You're kind of shooting over our heads a little bit. Just make sure
1-1 Bravo, what's our sector?
Hey, Arm, I just gave him a warning about that.
We're gonna be watching the north when we get up
also
there.
need to check your range. Those guys should be well out of your maximum effective range.
Alpha push up like 350.
1-2 copies, yeah, target's raised.
So it's gonna be more like 040 from you right now. Just follow me basically.
Alpha copies.
Sergeant Littleberry.
Yo.
Push yourselves down here on the right side of this hill. Like
Yeah, roger. Oh, be advised, my guys thought they might have seen a possible spotter somewhere to the west. I looked with thermals, but I couldn't see anything. Just...
Alpha, we're pushing 033 to your right side.
Yeah, roger. Sit up at these fucking rocks here. You're good here. Alpha, I called up the possible spotter to the west, so they're aware. They're gonna keep an eye out.
1-4 is 1-3.
Break, 1-4, 1-6, looks like you got guys cresting that hill to your east, over. 1-4 copies. Redirecting fire here.
1-1, this is Bravo, over.
Send it.
1-1, I want you to try to get eyes up there to the east, or anybody up there on those guys cresting the hill to 1-4's flank.
This 1-1 will go. Alright, get eyes out east. There's a squad pushing up on 1-4 from the east. Try to get eyes out and support.
Bravo copies.
1-3, 1-2.
East.
Alpha copies.
Are you about to send a contact to the east or west, over?
West, stay firm.
Non-copy. Great minds.
1-4 is 1-1 on.
Way 1 on 1-4, 1-7, 1-4.
Right, ARs, I want you to suppress that white smoke.
I'm currently down to your fucking east. If you can push the fucking MVPs to assist, we're getting fucked up here.
Hey, first, just double checking to see if you didn't move past me. We're already moving back towards you. 1-1, this is 1-6. I need you to push east to 1-4's location to support, over.
1-1 copies, we're on it. Alright, Alpha Bravo, we're pushing east to assist 1-4.
From the west, hold fire, hidden near front of these.
1-7 is also out there, they're pinned down, so we're gonna need to go help there. So
1-3 is also holding fire.
Bravo, you're on point.
We're on point.
Bravo's ask Mike.
As soon as we get up there, fucking span out and let's get on the
1-2, this is 1-6. I need you to maintain security to the north. 1-3, I need you to cover 1-4 and 1-1's advance to the east, over.
1-2 copies, we're securing north.
1-3 copies. We'll start looking out east.
Yeah, push up on the south side of this tree line.
Copy that 1-1, is that the AAA destroyed?
Yeah, the fucking autocannon from before I think is destroyed.
Copy, Tango Mike. Alpha, this is Bravo. Try to see if you can peel on our right side.
Alpha copies.
Bravo, have your guys spread out more in a line there. They're kind of running behind each other. Alright, that's better.
Copy that.
1-4 is 1-1.
Send it.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be pushing to your south side. What's the situation up there?
We got a squad.
One how's it going with 1-4 up
Element
there?
in front of us. We're engaging right now. We have no eyes to the southeast on the other side of the hillside.
Roger, we got eyes. We'll get eyes over there. Alright, 1-4 is engaged to their east with a squad-sized element. We're gonna be supporting them and covering the southeast sector.
Route copies.
1-4 got the part the spot size elements for east engage southeast. Order set to 130.
1-1 is off, but we're hearing shots toward northwest.
Yeah, Roger. The elements at OP3 should have cover for us, covering the northern sector.
1, this is 1-4. Be advised, I'm getting callouts from my other section. There's like.
But Bravo, you should have Havoc 1 HQ about 50 meters to your front, 30 meters to your front. Push to them.
1-4. We're gonna start heading there soon. Over.
Alright, yeah, keep pushing them.
Copy your last out.
We're gonna push up to the hilltop right at the OP2
Send it 1-3.
Get eyes on the east.
Be advised, there's a ridge to our 040, about 263 meters. If we move to that, we'd have way better eyes out to our northeast. Over.
Understood 1-3. It looks like this shit's taken care of.
Alpha, how are you doing back there?
We're gonna start bringing everybody else back west to you. Over.
Solid copy, hold pause.
We're trying to catch up.
1-3 out.
Roger, we're holding here soon,
1-1
so you
and
can...
1-4. It looks like this shit's basically dealt with, so we're gonna start recollapsing back west and begin our new maneuvers north from 1-2
Bravo,
and 1-3. How copy?
Far east is clear.
Right. 1 copies.
1-4 copy is moving back. 1-4.
Alright, Alpha, go ahead and turn around. We're moving back. They dealt with the squad here, so we're moving back.
Predetermined blue 4 marker. Copy. Already have a section on there setting up fortress.
Say again, we move
back
back west.
Yeah, I agree. They killed the squad, so we're moving back to west, and then gonna get ready to move north.
1, this is 1-4. Be advised. 1-4 is moving towards the marker now.
Sorry to yo-yo you boys. Thank you.
1-6, do you want me back at OP3?
Yeah, sorry to yo-yo you guys. I just need support, but it got taken care of. So.
Roger, don't worry about it. Alright, we're pushing back to OP3. Alpha, you're on point there.
Copy, we got eyes on white smoke toward
Havoc 1,
north.
go ahead and give me an ace report while we're in
Roger.
the wall.
Just stay in cover and keep pushing west.
1-3 copies. Okay.
Alpha, copy.
Try to push back to those rocks we were at earlier, just before we ran back east.
Havoc 1, be advised, once 1-4 gets set up in their overwatch position and 1-1 recollapses back to OP3, break. 1-2, go ahead and start taking us out north and use those snake paths and defilade to push us north. How copy?
1 copies.
One, 2 copies. We are Oscar Mike north, and we are green across the board. Over.
Roger, don't step off yet.
Mike, I'm pushing a little bit further north to get with Alpha here.
1-3 is ready to step off as well. Also, green across the board, break down 1 AR. Over.
Copy.
1-3, say again, over.
I said 1-3 is ready to move, break. We are green across the board on ace report, break. We are down 1 times AR, Private Darby. Over.
Roger, 1-3.
Are you low on bandages?
This is 1-4. We are green across the board. Ammunition plentiful. We spent 1 HE
Give me
shell.
an ace report, guys.
1 HE left. 3 heat rounds left, and 2 javelin rounds left after spending 1 javelin round.
Stand by on the ace.
1-4, this is 1-7. Interrogative, what did you fire your HE round at?
Infantry targets I just found out about right now.
This Bravo ace follows.
Alright, roger that.
Green across the board.
Was that at the mortar pit infantry targets, or just regular squad?
Get up on this slope and set up at these rocks and face north and stand by for movement.
1-4. 1-4,
this is 1-6. Advise when you're set in your position for the rest
Alpha
of the team to
copies.
start
We'll
maneuvers.
give you the ACE coordinates there.
Affirm. We're about 30 Sierra. Break in regards to the.
Alright, Alpha, stop here at this slope. Don't push all the way up.
At a wall. The wall's no longer there. There's enemies behind it.
Need to get eyes on that GMG.
Try to get eyes on a fucking GMG.
1-4's working.
1-2, this is 1-6. Begin maneuvers north. 1-1, follow behind 1-2. 1-3 in the rear. How copy?
1 copy is pushing north behind 1-2.
Break. Be advised, we got GAZ due north of our position. I'm gonna say about a click out.
1-4 is taking an AG shot at the technical when it stops.
Alright, stand by for
1-2 copies. We're not gonna move.
1-4 is gonna be engaging at GAZ with the GMG about a click out toward north.
Good call.
Humvee is now behind Defilade here.
1-1 Alpha is green, over.
Send it.
1-4 has no eyes.
Be advised, there's also infantry in tow around that gas. Over.
Alright, be advised, 1-4 is on that hill to our 001.
Send
it 1-2.
Since the GMG is not within our sight line,
Reference blue 4 marker 0518. That's where 1-4 is.
Roger that 1-2.
What do we think about
Be advised, the GMG is shooting us.
Get cover from this fucking AG.
1-4, it sounds like that GMG is somewhere to your north-northeast. Try to get eyes on it. Over.
Affirm. We might have to push up on it.
3-3-2. Get thermals on.
Right now, shooting over it.
Yeah, looking.
Roger, 1-1 and 1-3. I need you guys to keep pushing north behind 1-2. Over.
All copies.
1-3 copies. Northeast in the ravine.
1-4, adjust and reorient.
We're gonna be pushing north behind 1-2. So push to the northwest, and we're gonna find some fucking defilade from this AGS.
Took out the gunner, the driver's still active.
1-2's already moved through there, so Bravo, you're on point.
Copy that. Stand by. We are just bandaging from that AGS.
Roger.
1-1, this is 1-2.
Send it for 1-1.
We are Oscar Mike North. You should be good to trail us in.
Need help?
Roger, we're just getting patched up here. We're pushing out in 10-0.
1-1 is 1-3. We're ready to move out.
Browse all green.
You've got a good lead. Over.
1 copies.
1-4 is 1-2.
Send it.
Alright, Bravo, push out when you're ready.
Just off your straight west flank, so go ahead and start lifting your fire
Yo.
to the north and then
You in
east
1-1.
as we push up onto where that gas was.
Excellent. We'll follow you out.
Affirm.
Roger.
1-1, this is Bravo. We ask Mike to the north.
Roger, push into that ditch, and then follow that to the northwest. 1-3 is 1-1. We're Oscar Mike to the north time now.
You want us to push to that blue 4 marker?
We're gonna be pushing past it to the northeast, correction, northwest of the blue 4 marker. Just keep following this ditch. I'll let you know.
1-2, this is 1-6. Be advised, get yourself up in a covering position to let the rest of the squads push up to your position. How copy?
1-2 copies. We're in hard cover, holding for everybody else. Over.
Well, we'll find out.
Get on point. Where's Lee?
Okay.
This path should be clear. 1-2 went through here.
1-4, 1-6 over.
Go for 1-4.
Be advised, there should be a ridge line to your north-northeast, roughly 200 meters. Once 1-1 gets set up here with 1-2, you should be good to move there. Over.
1-4, 1-2.
Send it.
Hostile infantry bearing 330, top of the ridge, over us, over.
1-2 has hostile infantry bearing 330 from their pause. Just keep following this ditch. They're about a couple hundred meters to our front.
Bravo copies all.
1-4, 1-6. Send it. Be advised, I'm getting reports from Romeo that you have squad side infantry pushing over the ridge line to your east. How copy?
Wait, one on the assessment on that one. I have no eyes on them.
Roger. 1-1, 1-6 over.
Send it for 1-1.
you to push onto the west of 1-2's position, get a little bit of elevation on this shit.
All copies.
5-0.
Roger. Alright, start pushing roughly 320. We're gonna get on 1-2's west side.
1-2's engaged with another team size element.
We're gonna try to get, we're gonna try to get some elevation here.
Roger, got eyes on that 1-2. That's where I want 1-1 to push up uphill a little bit.
We're basically pushing in contact.
Alpha, we're gonna take our left flank.
1-4, 1-6
We're taking your left flank.
Go for 1-4.
Alright, set up here, find deflator cover.
0534, roughly to your southeast.
Push slightly further west where there we have those bigger rocks.
Roger, we have not engaged rocks nor seen them at this time. Roger, 1-4, just keep your eyes out. 1-6 out.
Bravo, don't push any further north. Push south like about 50 meters and then pick a rock.
If we pull off to our left here, we can get good security out to our west.
Brown holding here.
Alright, you're good there.
I want you to
Bravo,
push
this
upslope
is
along with 1-1 and assault
pushing
that
your left
position
now.
where those infantry are pushing over that hill, roughly 300. How copy?
Say again, Alpha.
1-3 copies. We're gonna push 271 and then get on the left flank, pushing in.
Roger,
Alpha,
1-3,
say again.
1-6 out.
1-4, just one of your MG teams to the fucking north.
Alright, Alpha, start pushing north from there, get online with Bravo.
Affirm, already have one on it.
Say again your last.
Start pushing north from your current pause and get online with Bravo. Alright, Mike, I'm gonna move to Bravo to the north.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Sending for 1-1.
We are redirecting north time now to get on your left flank. Over.
Roger, be advised my Alpha team is around your north, so I'm gonna pull them back further to the east so they're out of your way.
Alpha, this is Bravo. You are out of our
1-3 copies.
LOA.
We're redirecting north now.
Alpha, I need you to pull 100 meters to the east. 1-3 is gonna be coming up to your position.
For interrogative, do we have eyes out on that BTR that was called out earlier?
This is 1-6 negative this time. We'll update when I get more info. Over.
1-4 copies out.
Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus, that was close.
Yeah. Yeah, we got friendlies right up in.
What are you gonna do?
1-2, 1-1. This is 1-6. Be advised.
Set up one line with
Eyes
Bravo,
on the gap, pushing
get
south
security to the north and
roughly
also towards the hilltop
5
to the
800
west. Be
meters
advised 1-3 is gonna be to our west by about 150 meters.
Copies.
This is 1-1, I have ears on an AGS somewhere to the northwest. Correction, north.
Demos over there.
Yeah, I'm looking.
This is 1-4, we have a GMG 347 from our current position.
1-4 is engaging, it's bearing 027. 1-4 is engaging now.
We hit the gunner and it looks like they may have replaced him, so he pulled back slope north. Over.
Affirm.
027 reference that big rock.
Havoc 1, anybody got eyes on that fucking GMG? It's chewing us up here.
This is 1-1 negative.
Negative, he pulled back behind the slope, bearing 004, 400 meters.
Alpha, do you have a
I'm gonna pop a marker on him.
possible route? Do you have any defilate to push north from your pass?
Jesus Christ.
Havoc 1, I can hear that fucking GMG shooting. We need to try to push and get eyes on it.
1-1 is looking, it's somewhere to our north by a couple hundred meters. We can push if you want.
Yeah, push up, use your best judgment and caution, but we need to
Alright, Alpha Bravo, we're pushing north, we're gonna find that fucking GMG. Stay in defilate,
One, this one too.
Bravo. Get on, well, you're bringing up the rear.
Alpha copies, you're gonna push into ditch.
Marker on that gas is 0538, just behind that ranch. Over.
Roger that, 1-2.
Alright, you guys are online. Push north.
In addition, we also have offboard infantry around the 0538 marker.
Contact reports out.
1-3 has eyes on. Looks like they're being engaged pretty heavily.
Contacts are bearing 050, like 300 meters.
Yeah, Roger, they're all fucking dead. Well, at least most of them. There's maybe like one or two more with that.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Send it.
1-4, if you're ready to move it, go to that adjacent ridge line to your bearing 020. If we can get eyes on that fucking GMG.
030.
A firm.
The next one
020,
over.
Ridgeline, A firm. We're moving time now.
Copy, we're gonna hold and wait for our team to catch up.
1316.
Roger, 1-1, you want us to short hold?
Yeah, short hold here.
1316.
Say again. Or go for 1-3.
Alright, reference your marker daggers.
What's your status of
Marker 0538 is to our 039, 300 meters.
We are good to go.
We're gonna push over there and clear it out.
Roger, shift your bearing more northeast and get a little
reference your marker daggers, guys.
053. 1211.
1-1, we got you covered. We're gonna lift fire east as you push northeast onto those two markers. Over.
11 copies. Alright, start pushing northeast to that blue form marker.
Bravo's Oscar Mike.
Alpha is Oscar
1-3 is Oscar Mike time now.
1-1, this is 1-6. I need you to hold pause while the rest of the platoon pushes up to you. Over.
11 copies. Alright, we're gonna hold pause until the rest of the platoon gets to us. So find Bravo, find a place with cover and definitely
Copies.
get eyes to the fucking northeast and north.
1, this is 1-3. Be advised we're in contact with infantry to our danger close left. Over.
Roger, 1-3.
Contact 243 far.
Bravo, your buddy teams are separated. What are you engaging?
243.
1-3, if that shit becomes, you start to not be able to handle that, I need you to reconsolidate back east and break contact. You're getting way out there on your own. How copy?
1-3 copies. We're gonna make sure those last
Yeah,
guys are cleared out and reconsolidate. Should be about 30-0. Over.
Roger, 1-6 out.
Bravo's in position. All is security to the northeast.
Roger. Alpha, pick a spot and hold here.
Set at 1-4.
You want us to hold here?
Yeah,
1-1?
Disregard.
yeah, we're waiting for the rest of the platoon to catch up to us. We are currently the northernmost element, with 1-2 and 1-4 to our south and 1-3 to our southwest.
Alpha copies.
Bravo, do you have eyes out where those red form markers are?
040 on the west flank of 1-4. Over.
That is a negative. We need to push up a little bit more than 50 meters to get eyes on it.
All stations,
Roger,
Havoc 1,
holding.
be advised, we have commandeered an enemy GAZ as per 1-7.
No copies.
Hold fire on GMG on
Right.
position.
Be advised, 1-4 has commandeered an enemy GAZ. So, PI, do not fire on any fucking gases you see. I'm gonna stand by. I'll let. Yeah, 1-4 is to our southeast, about 400 meters.
Send it.
So don't fire on any gases to our southeast.
BTR close 020 500 east. It's I think it's moving. Stand by on movement.
Mike, let's push up closer to them.
Online with you.
Break, we got a BTR 024, 200 meters closing in.
Be advised, BTR was last seen moving towards the
024, 200 meters.
Over.
Hey, for fixing to take the shot.
Roger. This 1-1, we have eyes on a BTR. We're fixing to take a shot. Time now.
We lost eyes.
Roger.
What's the bearing? What's the bearing, Alpha?
040. Moving to the southeast.
1-4 is 1-2.
Send it.
We're gonna be off your north.
Yeah, we're
we're
pushing
gonna
over.
pull you right into this ridge straight north on this hard rock formation, over.
Affirm.
Bravo is preparing to take a shot.
Straight north of us.
Bravo, we got our guy ready to take a shot.
Alright, both teams can take
We are in front of you, break. We are in front of you, Alpha, so don't
Go ahead and take a shot. Go ahead and take a shot. Bravo's gonna take a pop.
BTR resting on the hillside northwest from 1 towards position 1-1.
1-1 just took a shot. We hit standby on BDA. Alright, BTR is still mobile. Yeah, roger. Alpha take a shot.
It's
Alpha standing.
God damn.
1-1 is 1-3.
Send it for 1-1.
We are currently setting up on your
It's clear,
western
don't fuck
side, over.
Hold 40s, hold 40s.
Roger, eyes on you.
1-4-1-2.
You got the fucking,
Send it.
blue
Do you have yours on that GMG?
MGM that they have? Or no.
Affirm, we have a friendly on the GMG.
Well, that's news to me.
We called it up.
Bravo, don't push any further.
Bravo, copy's holding here.
1-1, do you know what kind of
shit happened?
gas that 1-4 have?
I don't want to fucking engage it.
It was 1-4 engaged to fucking BTR with the, they have a GMG, yeah.
So we got a gas to our north 344 with one guy hopping in the gas.
Roger, 344.
1-4, this is 1-7. Let's go ahead and start a maneuver to the north. Get in line with the rest of the platoon.
Copy.
Havoc 6, I'm moving
Roger,
this
good shit.
GAZ north with, or ahead of 1-4 to the next ridge line up. How copy 1-2?
Say again for 1-2.
They're moving the gas up north to get online with the rest of the platoon. So the GAZ will be on the extreme right of the platoon. We are the second element from the left. 1-3 is to our left.
Bravo copies 1-3 on the left with the gas.
Negative. 1-3 doesn't have the gas. The gas will be to the far right.
Roger.
We should have one.
At this time, I have nothing further on UAV.
Roger.
Bravo, I'm coming to you.
Roger.
Mike, I'm moving to Bravo. Probably got that.
One and 1-3 break. Once 1-4 gets up on 1-2's location, I want you two squads to push in from the west and hit red 4 marker 0509 and clear out those cluster of buildings. How copy over?
1-1 copies.
1-3 copies.
Right, reference your micro dagger. We are gonna be pushing, once we get moving, we're gonna be pushing north and then west to red 4 marker 0509 and clearing out those 3 buildings there with 1-3.
That's alright, over.
Affirm 1-3, Tango Mike.
Copy. Moving out now.
That, so pushing down to the ASR to those
1, this is 1-4
buildings
interrogative. Do we know if that was the BTR that was called up earlier, or is this an additional BTR?
Or we can push straight to the fucking buildings, you don't have to. But we're just gonna, yeah, generally, that's where we're going.
Because we can see the buildings from here.
Roger. Is that the... Are those the fucking buildings? No, those aren't the fucking...
My English just sucks.
Yeah.
It is time.
Alright, 1-1 and 1-3 begin pushing to 0509 and clear out that fucking area.
Alright, we're pushing to that red 4 marker.
So if they're not destroyed, we need to put them on that shit.
Home copy for us, Mike.
Bravo's asking Mike.
1-2 and 1-4, cover their maneuvers, hold security to the north and northeast, over.
1-2 copies, we got northeast locked.
Bravo, be advised, 1-3 is gonna be pushing in from the east. They're 100 meters to our north at this time, so.
Tango Mike, 1-4.
Bravo copies. 1-3 on our east side.
Alpha copies.
East side. about 100 meters from us.
Havoc 1, this is 1-4, interrogative. Do we have information on a BTR still in the area, or was that the BTR that was called up earlier? We believe it was the BTR that was
Alright,
sent
push
up
to
earlier.
the extreme west. Take the
Copies last.
actual red for marker.
You mean east?
Yes, I mean east, sorry.
1-1, this is 1-3. If you want to clear these buildings out, we can set up a cordon to our northwest, over.
1-1 copies. We're currently sweeping to the east, to that red for marker.
Copy that. We're going to set up in these buildings, I think. Wait,
Well,
these are the buildings we're supposed to be in.
Yeah, right behind the mic.
I copy. 1-1.
Alright, yep. Push east of this building by about 100 meters. Make sure that area is clear and then come back to
Identification 059.
Bravo copies pushing east about 100 meters.
Alpha, set up at this building and
About like
get security to the northeast.
BMP.
Alpha copies.
Roger, that's well outside of our AO, so unless you can possibly get a javelin on it, we ain't pushing out there to kill it.
Affirm, we have eyes on a BMP and a possible BTR. I'm gonna advise my javelin gunners to engage.
1-1 is, this is Alpha. Is anyone going to take care of the mortar? Over.
1-4,
Stand by.
be advised, those motherfuckers are mobile. If you can get a lock on, fucking smoke their ass.
Affirm. We might be
1-4, this
spending...
is Romeo.
Send it.
There are 2 times BMPs and 1 times BTR taking up the rear of that convoy.
Yeah, this mortar tube is fucked, so we don't have to worry about it.
Negative at this time, over.
Alpha copies.
I'm gonna prioritize BMPs before we take out the
1-1,
BTR.
be advised, the east side is clear.
Alright, Roger, push about 50 meters back, closer to us, and then set up to, and get security to the northeast.
1-4, this is 1-3.
Our copies pushing back.
Send it for 1-4.
Do you have a private Darby with you, by chance?
I'll give it a look around.
Alright, 1-3 is 80 meters to our northwest, 1-2 is to our, and 1-4 are to our south. And HQ is right here.
Did we find any mortar tubes in and around this area?
This 1-1 this is 1-1 we found 1 time destroyed mortar tube in the red for marker building.
Roger, 1-1, 165.
That auto cannon's down. I'm not sure who hit it, but good shit.
Be advised that auto cannon is down.
Took out the first BMP here.
1-1, this is Alpha. Do we have any friendlies toward 250?
Stand by.
Who's taking fire from the northwest? 330.
Negative to the 250.
Roger, 1-2.
Cover that 1-2. I haven't seen anything that way.
Make sure you guys are in cover from the fucking north.
Targets to the southwest, they're halfway down slope, bearing 249er.
Alright, get eyes southwest. And engage that shit.
Redirect.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it for 1-4.
I do believe at this time that BTR is an 80 Alpha.
Yeah, I've got eyes on it. 053. You can see the fucking tracers. 1-4 if you can get eyes on that shit.
050, 1 click out the auto cannon.
Yeah, Roger. Hey, nobody, stay cover from it.
On their position on yellow smoke.
Right there.
Roger, that fucking BTR is way the fuck out there. The only thing that can effectively engage it at this time. The javelin, I watched the javelin gunner get knocked out.
1-2 is pulling back to help out 1-4.
Trade is 1-1.
Send it.
You have eyes on the contacts to the southwest.
Say again, last.
You have eyes on the contacts to the southwest.
Pushing a little bit more north.
Negative. Negative. We have no eyes to contacts at the southwest at this time. Over.
Roger. 1-1 same.
Alpha, be advised, we are in front of you. We just
1316.
the deflate.
Simple
behind
13.
the fucking autocannon.
So status on any of those contacts out to the west, northwest, over.
Copy.
We haven't seen anything out to the west northwest.
Relocate
Relocate and see if we can get to it.
Oh, this is up. We got a BMP
Having one,
for
having 1-4 twice east, stepping up. We got a mass gas in our position. Track purple smoke.
Stand by.
I'm moving there with my fucking dock.
1-2 copies. I got my teams here, but I also got men down.
Alright. 1 Mike and Havoc 1-2 are already there, so I think they're covered.
This is Havoc 6. I need you guys to pop red smoke on the fucking targets back to our southwest so we can engage with the GMG.
Oh, this is up. We got purpose smoke.
Havoc 1, how
south,
copy?
over.
6 is order.
Yeah, Roger, that's 1-4. 1-2 and 1 Mike are already assisting.
1-2 copies. I'm not able to mark it this time.
1 copies, we'll try. Alpha, I need you to push southwest, try to get eyes out on this fucking hostiles and put red smoke on them. Mark them with red smoke so they can engage with fucking air assets or mortars.
Contact was 223, about 400 meters. Squad size and derailment.
1311. We might need you guys to lapse back on 1314's pause. We're getting enveloped from the southwest and the west. Over.
1 copies.
1-4,
1-3
you
copies,
need
we'll
to
push
fucking...
back to you.
Apologies. Fucking 1-4, you need to make sure that all your guys are fucking accounted for and nobody's in that fucking yellow smoke.
Roger that. We're looking for fucking Sergeant Shaw right now. We got 1K at this time, over.
Do not move into the yellow smoke. Alpha. Bravo. Yeah, Bravo, go ahead and push back to the building, the ruined building we were at, just so we have more support. We're getting too spread out.
Bravo copies, push back.
1116 over.
Send it for 1-1.
I need you to hold your pause and keep the security out to the northeast so nothing comes up the ass from that direction for the rest of the platoon while we get the casualties up, over.
1-1 copies. We were trying to maneuver and put red smoke on those targets to the southwest. I don't think we're able at this time.
Sound off.
Roger, just keep yourself
1-1's good.
fucking deflated that BTR.
Right, getting cover from this fucking BTR. Right, Alpha, disregard my last. You no longer have to move there. Get security out to the north. They want us looking north.
Get your vengeance.
You want us to push to the north?
Just get security to the north.
Send it.
Are you guys drained?
1-1, be advised, we are in a
We
good
got 2 guys wounded and I'm alone.
Yeah, stay there. If you have cover, just stay there.
Pretty accurate fire from the BTR-80 Alpha.
Roger that. We're pulling up west a little bit next to your pause to back you up a little bit.
Solid copy.
Havoc 1, we need to get off that fucking hill so the BTR cannot engage you guys. You're gonna have to push north, down slope to get within the deflate of the BTR's line of sight. How copy?
1-3 copies. We're pushing behind defilade. We got a couple of guys wounded on the wrong side of it. Over it.
I haven't seen anything you want.
1, this is 1-4. Be advised, I have eyes with my javelin right here. We're about to shoot it.
Roger, 1-4.
Fuck it up, 1-4. 1-4, this is 1-7. Is that you guys that just got fucking lit up?
Infantry contacts with
Bravo, what's your status?
How about you?
Holy shit.
We're getting hit over here pretty hard.
I'm trying to move to him.
Who's down?
1-1.
I'm back up, I'm back up.
Alright,
Alpha and 1-1 B, I would suggest you took me down as far as possible. Behind some rocks and defilade.
Yeah, Roger, I'm gonna push to you. Alpha, how are you doing?
Do you have any jabs left?
Negative. I have the Moz tube on my back personally.
Alright, roger
want us
that.
to push
Find
the
and
Bravo
prosecute
spot
that
now?
last remaining.
Just stay in cover. If you're in cover from this autocannon, stay in cover. I'm pushing to Bravo.
This is 1-4. Be advised, if we have to engage this BTR or whatever the heck this is right now, we have to move even further, like 200 meters away from the platoon.
Negative 1-4. Don't do that, please. Push north and try to use the deflate as best you can to get a little closer.
Catch my breath here a little.
Good, or they still have casualties?
I think they resolved that.
Jesus. You good, 1-1?
Yeah, I'm still good. Where myself and the Mike are hunkered down behind this fucking building.
That's 1-3 spas.
We got at least 3 guys down.
Alpha, why are you pushing to the south west?
Correction, 4 men. We're pulling them back to the purple smoke.
Roger, you need to get them even further south of purple smoke. Like at least 200 meters.
Yeah,
We're
copy
pushing away
that.
from
We're
the auto
pulling them
cannon.
back behind defilade.
Roger.
Okay, do you need morphine?
No, I'm good.
Havoc 1, be advised, we are going to be breaking contact from this fucking armor and pulling back south. Break.
Alright, stand by to break contact.
Outside of our AO, we are pushing south and breaking contact. How copy?
1-1 copies, we're standing by.
1-3 copies.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, once the order to break contact comes, I want you to smoke the fuck out of the north and then push south from your respective positions. We are gonna reconsolidate once we get to a safe distance.
Ground copies all. Pushing straight south and break contact.
1-3, this is 1-7.
This is 1-6.
Send it.
I don't see you guys moving yet. We're breaking contact. Start pushing southwest.
Roger, 1-1 breaking contact. Alright, break contact.
Who's covering while they move?
Havoc 1, we got infantry.
Contact fucking east-southeast on the hill.
1-3 copies.
1-4, I need you to hold pause and cover 1-1's withdrawal back to the southwest. How copy?
Bravo is us coming to the south. Contact to the east.
Yeah, Roger, other elements are covering the east. Just keep pushing south. This is 1-1, we'll go. We're moving time now. Mike, I'm pushing.
1-3, 1-7.
Yeah, it's Ultimate 0, or disregard. Say again, last.
1-3, are all your men accounted for? I want to make sure I got no friendlies in that fucking yellow smoke.
Keep pushing, Mike.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm moving.
Shit.
I'm hit. Walking.
Alright, Mike, my legs are fucked. Bravo, keep pushing.
1-2 is all accounted for. I'm not sure about 1-3's guys.
Bravo, how are you guys?
We got one guy hit bad, but otherwise we still good.
Brother, get his legs patched and fucking keep pushing.
I got patched up. I'm coming at you.
Mike, I'm good.
1-4, this is 1-7.
Go for 1-4.
1-1, this
You
is
got
Alpha.
another
How
BMP
far,
pushing in from the
south are we pushing?
northeast.
1-4 copies. BMP pushing in from the northeast.
Mike, we need you on our pause. Oh wait, we're gonna come over to you.
Yeah,
We got
carry
the
him over
lead
here.
down.
Push back, Mike. Mike, push back.
1, this is 1-3, we're
1-1, this is Alpha. We're holding here, waiting on you guys.
Yeah, you're good there. We'll reconsolidate at your pause.
Move, and we're gonna maintain defilade from those autocannons.
Mike, push down towards me to Bravo. We're carrying it back.
1-2, you copy that?
Keep pushing further south, Bravo. Don't fucking treat him here. Push behind that fucking hill.
Ready to move. Stand by, we're engaging the east-southeast.
Roger, 1-2's.
More contact on the east-southeast on the hill.
1-3 and 1-2, I need you to cover out there out to the east while 1-1 and 1-4 withdraws. How copy?
We have contact to the east-southeast on the next hill over.
On the hill to 1-1-0, 1-4, 1-1. Push back to you guys.
solid copy. 1-3's engaging.
Alright, Bravo, get in the backside of this defilade and get your guy up.
1-4, this is 1-6. What's the status of pushing back the rest of the platoon? I see you getting further away. Over.
This is 1-4. I've been in the same area, kind of moving up and down my sections here. Do you want us to pull back now?
Hey, firm, we're getting the fuck out of here. You are the furthest northeasternmost element at this time.
1-4 copy is pulling back now.
One is one. Shit.
One, this is 1-2.
Send it 1-2.
We got a hostile squad southwest, 247, top of the ridge.
Roger 1-2. Dig in and deal with it.
Roger.
1-1 and 1-4. I want you to push south of 1-2 and 1-3's position. Get
Oh, and this
yourself
is
set
up. We're taking
bounding
contact from
south
west.
this time.
All copies. Be advised, we're treating 1 times casualty. We'll pick up movement as soon as he's up.
Roger. 1-6 out.
1-1, you guys good?
Yeah, we're good. We are about to get Lee up. We're gonna push south to you as soon as he's up.
Copy.
Alright, Bravo. Let's get moving.
Be advised, we're setting up to your direct west now. Over.
Solid copy, there are off board.
1-4 supporting us to the southeast. So keep moving south.
Bravo copies, we're pushing over to Alpha's plaza.
Roger.
1, this is 1-4. We've pulled back. We're in line with the rest of the platoon.
Roger 1-4. Break for 1-4. Havoc 1, we're going to continue moving south. We cannot get stagnant and let those armor pieces crawl up our ass. How copy?
1-3 copies.
1 copies.
1-4 copies.
Alpha status.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Send it for 1-1.
We got one guy
Be
down.
advised, we're gonna watch our west while you and the rest of the
Still taking
platoon push
contact from
past
our
us.
west.
We'll take out the rear. Over.
1 copies. Tango, Mike.
They got 1 man down.
We're on the yellow
One.
smoke.
Roger. 1-3 is covering our movement south. They're covering the western sector.
Copy that.
1-2 is 1-3.
Go for 1-2.
Still want us to
Be
push
advised,
to the
we've got
south?
security out.
Yeah, keep pushing south.
Our west. If you want to go ahead and bound past us, we can also cover east while you move.
Alright, roger that. Yeah, we'll start breaking south here shortly.
Solid copy. Just let us know when
Alright,
you're
Bravo
moving past
Alpha,
and
find a spot to, or actually push southeast to that mountain, that fucking hill there, to 125 and cover the east. We're gonna cover 1-4 as they move south. Or the platoon.
Havoc 1, I'm still seeing thermals up there. 090 on that next ridge line, 500 meters away.
1 is 1-1.
Send it.
I'm currently pushing southeast to hill 1474 to cover the platoon's movement to the south.
Roger that 1-1. Good shit. I need you to get eyes on that shit to the east once you get there. Over.
1 copies.
That's friendly.
1-2's Oscar Mike south.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, get pushed up to this hillside and get eyes out east and northeast.
1-1, this is 1-4. Be advised, I have a section tied to you with that hilltop there. We're going to be covering with the other section on my marker, covering west here, while my other section moves up to the hill, cover north, or east.
1 copy, some eyes on your guys.
Oh shit, I got hit.
1-1, be advised, I got hit by the fucking sniper. You guys.
Yeah, Roger. Just stay on the backside of Death Blade and fucking try to get up here where I am at. We have a Moss team from 1-4 also up here.
Send traffic.
BTR, stand your close to our north. We're pulling back from it now. Oh, disregard. We can push off and flank it and kill it.
Delta's or my 1-4's been overrun on it.
Oh, solid copy. We'll keep pulling back.
Take the
Bravo's over me.
Right, get eyes out east and northeast on that next hill over. Roughly bearing 070.
Southwest.
You sure we're pushing 060?
Negative. Stay here, getting cover. Get eyes out roughly 070 to that next hill and cover that sector.
1-3 copies.
Alpha copy.
7-0, roger.
1-3 had a BTR close to them. I think they dealt with it.
Pushing up into these fucking covers here. Fuck, I'm gonna pull up right to it.
1-4, this is 1-3.
Send it.
We're getting ready to push back up. We've got one man down at the very least. Over.
1-4 copies. We're holding position. We're watching west and east at this time, waiting for you.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it.
BMP is mobilized. It should be due north along the road up there.
1-4 copies. BMP north of the road. North from here. Got it.
Yeah, be advised, there's a BMP on the road to the north.
Send it 1-2.
We're the furthest south element.
BMP to the north.
051.
Yeah, it's gonna be over a click up.
Eyes on 1-2. Good shit.
Copy.
It's on the road.
I'm here where Pips is. Hey, 1-1 guys, you got a bearing?
You have a bearing on that shit?
1-1, do you got a bearing?
Negative.
Bearing 335.
Roger. Is it in range for you to engage?
Havoc 1, be advised that BMP is closing on our position. We gotta get the ship moving.
Negative.
1-1 copies.
1-3 copies. We're finishing bandaging. We got one guy still down.
1-4, I need you to stand by and take a shot on that thing if it gets close to 1-3.
1-4 copies. Be advised.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, push on the south side of Defilade so that fucking BMP won't fuck us.
It's an MBT, that's what they're saying.
And it's, apparently it's an MBT, not a BMP.
Affirm.
1-4, this is 1-3. We're ready with a follow-up. We get eyes on. Over.
Affirm.
Alright, 1-4, you got ears on that bitch?
Bravo, do you still have eyes to the northeast?
Bravo copies, got eyes to our last position, reference those buildings.
Roger.
1-4, if you can push a fucking Moz team to my location or take yourself, it's gonna be cresting right up on me.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Move on.
Where are you located right now?
Move with me.
Stand by. I'm currently in grid 053084. I'm northeast of your position, to the right of 1-3's marker.
Affirm. I will move my Delta team and myself there.
1-4, this is Romeo.
Send it for 1-4.
BMP is stationary 0611 blue 4 marker.
Alright, the MBT has been marked, red for marker 0611, 500 meters to the northwest.
Solid copy, I'll get the mo on it. Time now.
Tango Mike 1-6 out.
We're currently the easternmost element. Havoc 1-2 is to our south, the rest of the platoon is to our northwest, so keep that northeastern hill covered.
Roger.
Alpha copies.
One Romeo, this is 1-4. Are you calling out an active BMP or are you calling out the destroyed husk?
Right, thermals look clear to the west.
1-1 and 1-2, I need you guys to maintain that security to the north and northeast and make sure nothing comes out the upper ass. Over.
1-1 copies, we got the northeast covered.
1-2 copies. We are just southeast of 1-1 squads.
Tango Mike 1-6 out.
1-6, this is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
Be advised, BMP's top of the hill, 264 from roughly Havoc 1's paused.
Roger, be advised, I'm getting thermal hits 260, that next ridge line up to the west.
Shots from our east, get eyes out there.
You speak English?
Yeah, shit's behind Defilade. Oh, fuck, anybody got MRE?
There's a BMP on the ridge line straight west. Looking straight at
Bravo, I have thermal bearing 088 cresting.
Catastrophic.
Out fucking standing,
yeah.
1-4.
Hell yeah.
What's over there?
Is a thermal contact behind a bush. Looks like 1 times foot mobile. Yeah, you're on target.
We're
still looking for it. I think we may have got a little bit too far off from the
He's dead.
Roger, 1-3.
Break. Interrogative. Do you have a grid on it by chance?
Stand by 1-3.
Disregard. We got eyes on. We're moving to it now.
1-2 took out a lone marksman northeast.
1-1, this is Alpha. Do we have friendlies toward northwest?
Affirm, Havoc 1 HQ, 1-4 and 1-3 are all to our northwest.
1, this is 1-4, interrogative. We are pulling out of the AO with the quickness, yes?
Affirm 1-4, I just need the whole platoon to hold pause for 1-7 to catch back up with us, over.
1-4 copies. Hold in position, out.
This is 1-7, I'm moving back to your position. I was checking on that armor piece. It has been destroyed.
1-6, this is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
We're in the process of setting up the demo. Time now, over.
Tango Mike 1-3.
1-3.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Sim for 1-3.
Be advised, 1-3, I'm going to be moving past that GAZ, so if you could go ahead and not detonate it and blow me the fuck up, that'd be great.
Solid copy, we're still putting the blocks on, over.
Alright, roger that. I mean, it took you 4 hours to find it, so I don't know how long it's going to take you to detonate it.
Could be here all week.
I have a spare HE shell.
Just throw a can of propane in there and you're good to go.
It wasn't NBC?
1-1,
include some
that
propane
explains
accessories.
west. Was it the MBT or
But
the
no
SP?
accessories.
Standby.
Alright, Havoc 1, be advised, we're going to begin maneuvers back to COP Tallahassee. Maintain platoon formation order, break. 1-2, 1-1.
Looks like the rest
and
of
then
PMP.
1-4 and 1-3 in the rear, how copy?
1-1 copies. We're second in the order.
1-2
copies, rear with the gear.
Alright, standby for movement. We're gonna
1-4
be
copies.
second behind 1-2.
Was he a fucking fighter pilot?
Alright, stand by for movement, guys.
Friendly's coming up.
I'm gonna reload my.
Come up.
1-2's already ready to take us out. Just give me the go ahead when he wants to move.
Roger, stand by 1-2, let's tighten up the gaps a little bit.
Take your vector back out.
All copy.
You know what I'm saying, Mergy?
Hey, did that tank find you?
There was no tank. Fucking 7 million rounds left.
There was no tank? Alright.
1-3-1-4, how goes the bomb? Over.
Swimmingly. We're popping red smoke, or, yeah, red smoke on it. Time now. Over.
1-4 copies, we're pulling away.
Sergeant Littleberry,
Yo,
go push yourselves a little closer to 1-2.
Roger. Alright, we're gonna push ourselves a little closer to 1-2 to the southeast. So pick up movement, Bravo, you're on point.
1-3, this is 1-4, be advised, all my guys are currently either next to you or running in front of you.
Roger, bearing 128.
We'll,
They're
we'll
roughly
keep
200
pushing
meters
back
ahead of
behind
us.
Copy 128.
1-6 is 1-3.
Send it 1-3.
Moving. Be advised, we've got one of the shorter range clackers, so we'll need to blow that demo pretty soon. Over.
Go ahead and touch it off as long as there's no friendlies in the area. Over.
Copy that, we'll double check it.
Stand by for controlled dead on gas.
1-3, this is 1-4, all my guys are accounted for near my current position. We're holding, getting cover.
1-3 is controlled at soon. Now.
Right. Alpha Bravo, hold it here.
Fire in the hole.
Bravo's holding.
Good shit, 1-3. Alright, fucking let's maintain this platoon formation back to fucking home.
What 2 copies? Do you want us to start moving now?
1-3 copies.
1-2, I would like you to tell me. Would you look at your 1-4 squad and your 1-3 squad and tell me if you should be moving?
Alpha Bravo, push a little bit further up the deflate to the
just,
north.
it's
Try to
learning-
get eyes
it's a
out
learning
north so we can support
1-4, you need
other
to start
squads as
moving
they
your
push
ass.
down to us.
Let's push north, guys.
Copy.
See, I was also
One HQ, 1-4, and 1-3
now you're
are
sure.
still to our west-northwest, so they're pushing down to us.
I guess you're right.
Let's push up there. Cover the rest of the squads.
Copy.
Take spot, Lee.
I'm seeing sandbags out there to the fucking 346. Towards about 600 meters out, 700 meters out.
Probably ours. How do you?
It's off comms.
I see him.
Copy.
It's only one sandbag placement, so I'm not worried about it.
Alright, 1-2, you can go ahead and start picking up, but you're gonna want to shift a little more southwest. Don't push right up the face of this fucking hill to OP2. I want to take the little gully between OP3 and OP2. Copy.
Alright, Alpha, let's start moving.
1-2 copies.
Alright, stand by for
Start
movement.
pushing south
1-2 is
and then
gonna
we'll
be
cut east.
moving.
Correction, southwest.
Copy.
1 is 1-1 over.
Send it 1-1.
Advised, we have good eyes north and northwest. We can cover the platoon's movement and pick up the rear if you'd like.
Sounds good, 1-1.
1-1 out. Alright, we're gonna hang out here until the rest of the platoon passes us to our south, and then we're gonna pick up the rear.
Alright, 1-2 is Oscar Mike, southwest between OP2 and 3.
Bravo, copy.
Alpha copies.
Alright, as soon as the rest of the squad push past us, we're gonna be the rear element.
Alright, go ahead and start movement to the south.
Copy that.
Roger, pushing south.
Here we go, picking up horse after.
Copy, moving.
Alright, guys, let's go on.
Moving to
Take
the
point.
south or waiting for the move to the south?
Is Pips back?
Roger that, move to the south.
Yeah.
Chris and Small near on you.
Alpha, take point.
Copy.
I'm here right now.
Yeah, I see you right in front of me.
This is 1-1. We are Oscar Mike to the south. Time.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Send for 1-3.
How's it going back there?
Alpha, you eyes on the friendlies to the south. They're just cresting that hill.
Pretty swimmingly, we're following up on 1-4 now.
Roger, good shit. Just follow them in.
Do you want us to redirect a little bit more south? Over.
Negative. You guys are looking beautiful.
Copy that. Nice to hear.
Just keep swimming.
Hey, you. Don't be afraid.
That's scarily.
That's kind of scary.
Good song though. I like your choice.
Alright, 1-2 is switching bearing south-southeast, bearing 145. Over.
Solid copy, 1-2. Havoc 1, be advised, we have taken contact all throughout these fucking hills, sporadic, so make sure that we're maintaining our security as well. 1-3, you need to be peeking to the rear every now and then.
1-3 copies, speaking to the rear.
1 copies. Keep those heads on a swivel, guys. The mission ain't over yet.
Alpha copies.
Oh man, look at that. Everything is just fucking watching us right now.
One two, this is 1-4. Be advised, we're holding position, letting you guys pass behind or in front of us while, you know, maintaining formation here.
Roger that.
One is 1-3. We're
Alright, short hold.
slowing. We're short halting, getting spacing.
1 copies. Same.
Oh no, that's 1-1.
Looks like 1-4 is second in line. Let's pick it back up and then.
Oh fuck.
short haul, or are we moving?
1-2 switching bearing 125.
He doesn't bite.
1-3 copies, 125.
1-3's
Oscar Mike.
Watching to your left, Goosen.
Full permission to shit on him.
Fuck off.
Watching to your
Alright,
left.
Alpha 1-3 is Oscar Mike. Once you have sufficient spacing, just pick up movement.
I'm gonna walk backwards. Let's go.
Where's 1-3? Alpha copies. Right in front of us.
Imagine they're right in front of us.
Do you need any belts?
No, I'm just right
Picking
now.
out wounds up.
Alpha is Oscar Mike.
Roger. Alright, I want the prettiest squad column I've ever seen.
Say again.
Give me the prettiest squad column I've ever seen.
One, this is 1-4. Be advised, we are pretty exposed to the ridgeline to our east, where contacts were, I think, from. I kind of forgot in the heat of the moment. So just be advised that we need to be careful of that.
Roger, just pick the best route back to the COP.
They almost worked it out.
Nice.
This way I like you. I want to do a little bit more makeup when you're doing it.
So we're running back to the COP. It's this general heading here. Bro, make sure you peek, check the rear every once in a while. You're the rearmost element of the entire platoon.
Copy that, we got you back.
Alright, 1-4, this is 1-7.
Send it.
How much ammo do your 240 gunners have?
Wait, one. Out.
Did you just out me?
Wait, one out. I'll come back to you. I don't want to hold nets for everybody else here.
You can't out me. I was the initiating station.
Jeep. What?
Lawyered?
Disregard. It was a test. You passed.
900 rounds. We have 900 rounds left for the M240s.
Roger. Wait out.
I love you sometimes, man. This is not one of them.
Fucking our birds are basically just giant UAVs.
So those frog boats come at you.
Havoc, one outstanding job today. Break. Once we get into the COP, don't worry about holding defensive. Just rally up near the boxes for debrief. Over.
All copies.
1-3 copies.
Be advised, we are mission complete, so we'll
Yeah,
debrief
fucking
in the COP.
city looks pretty alright from where I'm sitting right now.
1-4 copies.
1-3 copies.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, once we get into the COP, don't worry about holding any security or anything. We're just gonna rally up in the center for debrief. We are mission complete at this time. We're just gonna debrief at the COP.
Roger that.
Make sure your guys are on safety. I don't want any fucking NDs when we get back there.
was gonna hold one just to if we have pretty formation. There you go, Grayson. Also, if you want to tell one hold the decks, really nice formation.
You could just yell at them.
We are almost here. We are not there.
We can still get shot from here.
We can 100% get shot.
Just walking in the open view. SNR. Evans in the
Havoc, when everybody signed off when you're here.
You know what? Thank you for the food. That was one of the year. I appreciate it.
Fucking wasn't Deco or the 74th. We didn't get to get on the action.
Yeah, no. I guess not.
Wow. 1-3's all here.
Bravo, let me know when you're all in the COP.
Copy that.
Go. Oh, he's wanted.
Believe me, I understand nobody's happy about this, but come on, get up and
When
play.
are we shooting the swimsuit edition?
Don't make me do a sexual harassment brief.
Oh, please. I'm pretty sure someone said come on the radio earlier. It was pretty gross.
Yeah, about 10 seconds ago.
Alright, LT, looks like they're all yours.
Look at the straggler here.
Oh, who the hell is this?
Go, princess, waiting on
Hey,
you.
hey, calm down.
Alright,
There's one won't be advised. I still have one guy out there who's coming.
Oh, hell.
Jesus.
What's that?
He's not old.
Where's his battle buddy? Says Sergeant McCoy.
Oh, that's a good.
1-1 is all here.
Ah, pips.
Are you sure?
Alright, Havoc 1, first and foremost, outstanding job today. Our objective was to push through those ridge lines and basically eliminate anything that got thrown at us. I think you did that for the most part with the fucking quickness. I've seen a lot of fucking good shit tonight, a lot of guys trying to cover each other. I think for the most part we did a good job on our bounding maneuvers by 1 or 2 elements covering while 1 or 2 elements moved. One of the things that I also really liked was the speed at which we moved from those OP to OP. We didn't allow that IDF to kind of dial us in. You know, as soon as that shit started hitting around us, we fucking started moving to the next hilltop, and the same thing from OP2 to OP3. So outstanding work on that. When we can't fucking destroy that IDF or get eyes on it immediately, we just got to keep moving fluidly, and you guys did that with a quickness. So outstanding work there. 1-4, fucking outstanding work tonight on the armor. I know that BTR-AD Alpha was fucking you guys up towards the end there. I made the call to break contact. That armor was well outside of our AO, and we weren't about to push out there and eliminate it. So overall, fucking outstanding work. I don't have a whole lot of nitpicky things other than at the very end. I didn't want the whole platoon pushing over that hill face to OP2 when you guys were pushing south. I wanted us to push between the ridge lines between OP2 and OP3 so we didn't expose ourselves. And 1-2 was the only squad that actually did that. Everybody else pushed over the hill face. But otherwise, I don't have a whole lot of negatives. I hope you guys had a good time today. Bunch of outstanding fucking work. The communication was good all around. So, Captain Drumheller, did you have anything?
I'll let Sergeant Heckman go first.
Sergeant Heckman?
Actually, no, let me go first.
Fucking cock teased.
Well, I know Sergeant Heckman's always the happy one, so I want him to go last. All I have is a list of bad shit. Guys, I don't know how many times I have to go over this, but you don't let your fucking subordinates call you by your last name during official unit shit. We are a role-playing unit. Like, baseline of what we do is you being called by your proper rank and or title. Do not fucking let that happen if you're a team leader or you're a squad leader and you're dealing with something official. It's starting to get to the point where people are going to start getting counselings. Who carried the DMR tonight?
I don't believe we have one, Captain. That's my fault.
Yep. It's someone's fault. Was this a good mission for the DMR? To have a DMR?
A from Captain.
Oh yeah. 1-2, when we first pushed out of here and you pushed up, I don't remember where, but you said you were getting moved up on from the right and from the left, from the northwest and from the northeast, but what I didn't see was you falling back below that defilade and waiting for your sister squads to move up on your flanks. You kept calling out like it was a fucking emergency and you were getting run up on, but you just stayed up there and kept fighting. That's pretty much the same thing as standing up in front of armor. Like, if you're getting guys up on you that close and hard, and I'm not talking about close and hard like Sergeant Heckman likes, then you need to pull back and let your other fucking elements maneuver on those contacts.
Roger, sir. Yeah, that was my fault.
I know you said we moved out of the IDF quickly, but that is not what I saw. It looked like 1-3 stayed up on, I think it was on OP2, till like 3 or 4 barrages came in. No, that was OP1, moving from OP1 to OP2. Like, when that IDF starts coming in, that is time to fucking pick up and haul ass. Like, you do not need to wait. And it's something I don't want to bring up in the last debrief after I leave as platoon lead, because it's one of the reasons I became platoon lead in the first place. So, do we feel that 1-3 moved out of that IDF fast enough? Okay, why is that?
I haven't got an answer for you, sir. I just dropped the ball on that one.
I got an answer, sir. I was with 1-3 at that time, and that IDF was, none of it came, I mean, it was close, but it wasn't fucking right on top of us, and they were providing security for the rest of the element. We would have had to been moving the entire platoon while under fire. So, while I believe that 1-3 could have maybe run faster, infantry targets and protecting our brothers, you know, we stood there and we hashed it out as best we could, and I don't believe that we fucking took casualties because of that IDF.
Alright. 1-4, you guys shot an HE round at something at one point, and it took us asking you what you were shooting at. That should never be the case. Like, if you are shooting at something, then that's something that platoon needs to know about. And if one of your teams shoots at something and you don't know what they're shooting at, that's a problem also.
A-frame, Cap. I'll fix it.
Last thing, now that we have the VTS weapon resting mod, the tripod is coming out of the box. The VTS weapon resting mod lets you rest your weapon on pretty much any surface, including a downward angle. So the tripod is gone. It's no longer authorized for use. And that's all I had.
Thank you, Captain. Sergeant Heckman?
I'd like to go last, sir.
Roger. 1-1.
Thank you, sir. Nothing from me except for apologies for stepping on comms on platoon a couple times. That's on, yeah. That's it.
Roger. Thank you, Sergeant Littleberry. 1-2.
Thank you, sir. Again, thank you, sorry for stepping on comms today. In addition, sorry for not getting guys this morning.
Roger that. Thank you, Sergeant Munson. 1-3.
Thank you, sir. Overall, I feel like comms were good, so I just want to echo that. And that's actually all I have for the platoon, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant O'Connell. 1-4.
Thank you, sir. I got nothing for the platoon as a whole. That's all. Thank you, sir.
Roger. Thank you, Shaw. And one thing I did just remember right off the bat, I just want to say, it goes along with what I said off the bat, but there were multiple times tonight, I heard it from, I think almost at least one point every single squad was doing something to either hold themselves to color another element, whether that's we were withdrawing or moving. There were multiple times where I did not give that order for you guys to do that, but you guys took initiative to cover one another while you were doing those maneuvers, so fucking outstanding work on that, squad leaders. First Sergeant Brewer, Aries, you got anything?
I thank you, newly minted lieutenant.
Can you speak up, Doc?
Oh, fuck off. My voice carries. Fucking hear me just fine.
Sir.
You hear me?
Affirm.
There we go. All right. Thank you, LT. The only thing I wanted to point out for you guys tonight, well, really two things. Firstly, there's nothing I can really do aside from continue to talk about it, but for the love of all that is holy, when you start getting shot at, get behind fucking cover. Don't sit there and stare at the thing that is shooting at you, which is why multiple guys got dropped tonight by the PK gunner from either flank, because I opened up a burst on you guys and you turn and just stare at me. So then I'm going to shoot you in the face. But other than that, and that's an issue that's fucking ongoing, I don't know how to fix it. Somebody's got a miracle cure for it, please let me know. I'll pay you good money for it. But overall, the communication that you guys had going between the squad leaders was impressive tonight. That's what I like to hear, as was alluded to there by Lieutenant Sullivan. You guys taking that initiative to talk to each other and coordinate movements and who was covering who and so on and so forth. I fucking loved hearing that, you know, so keep that up. Keep up that level of communication and that level of care for each other. You know, if you recognize somebody's moving without cover, take it upon yourself to cover them and make sure that they're taken care of. That's all I got. Thank you, LT.
Thank you, First Sergeant. Sergeant Perkinson, you were medical tonight, correct?
Affirm, LT.
You got anything for us?
Negative, LT, nothing for medical.
Roger, thank you, Sergeant Perkinson. Alright, Sergeant Heckman, you're last, but not least.
Thank you, LT. Alright, Havoc 1, you guys, I was really impressed multiple times at exactly what Top was touching on. The fact that you guys were looking out for each other and fucking trying to coordinate and make sure everybody was covered in their movements was outstanding. And that was something that we did really well last op. We had one little, you know, hiccup with 1-4 moving without anybody watching, but we rectified that shit. Can everybody hear me?
Affirm, Sergeant.
Just making sure. Okay, but yeah, really good shit with that, guys. That shit, you know, sustain the fucking shit out of it. Yeah, I talked on fucking somebody 1-1. You talked on somebody 1-2. You talked it, whatever. Who gives a fuck, right? Like we were not gonna let that fucking get us down. Like we had a new you know, squad leader filling in. I know you've done it before, Sergeant Littleberry, but still, it's a lot of what we do and the way that we do it has to do with feel, getting to know each other, and you know, we kind of, you know, and shit was fucking chaotic, so that shit's gonna happen, but we don't bust balls for that. We don't get frustrated with shit like that. So really good shit. 1-4, when you guys, I mean, you guys moved with the fucking quickness tonight. All of your movements were nice, clear, concise. It was fucking outstanding. When you pushed to assist myself, Captain, Lobster, you know, when you guys pushed out there to secure us, I mean, that shit was picture perfect. Online, and you engaged the enemy and you destroyed them. It was fucking outstanding. So really good shit with that. At one point in the beginning of the mission, during one of the initial engagements, I told you, you know, earn your fucking shot. Okay, and that goes for everybody. And that's all the way up, all the way down. When we shoot, we don't just fucking shoot right where we're fucking standing. We earn the right to shoot by getting shoulder to shoulder with our brothers. Okay, so we're always gonna want to earn our fucking shot. Now, the second time that we got in an engagement, I actually looked to my right and I saw fucking 2 squads all standing shoulder to shoulder engaging the enemy. Out fucking standing. That's the shit right there. We're not gonna take fucking silly, you know, shooting each other in the legs, and I noticed that we fucking haven't over a while. So earn your fucking shot, get shoulder to shoulder, fight in fucking your skirmish lines, make sure that we're fucking persecuting with as many guns down range as humanly possible. Okay, security was pretty good. We were picking up all those targets that were trying to flank us and do all sorts of willy-nilly bullshit. Romeo, kudos to you. You really fucking were on the ball tonight, you know, spotting those shit, because we couldn't really see that far because of all the ridges, so really good shit. But other than that, Havoc 1, you guys are fucking outstanding, and you know, I'm really gonna miss you guys, so that's all I got.
Excuse me?
I believe are we dismissed, LT?
Yeah, that's all I have, Sergeant Heckman, if that's all you had, thank you. Go ahead, Captain.
Some. All right. I know one of the questions that was asked at the NCO meeting what was that, a couple weeks ago, was what were the lessons learned, and what has been, well, basically what were the lessons learned from Sergeant Heckman coming back and from me stepping down into the role of Havoc 1, and has there been any effect? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that there's been any positive effect on Havoc 1?
Oh yes, sir.
Absolutely, Captain.
Do you think that's going to carry over and be a positive effect on the unit as a whole?
Oh yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Just not even from doing anything, just from setting a fucking example. And on top of that, you know, there's new SOPs. There's a couple new SOPs that's been coming into place, and just general talks with the other platoon HQs as we've gone. You know, I'm a big believer in dissemination of information. You know, we don't have to necessarily make a new SOP for every little thing. You know, we already make enough new SOPs, but we need to get all that information and all the shit that we do talked about enough so that it's basically common knowledge. And that's one of the big things that we've done in the past 3 months since I took over as Havoc 1. And I've seen a great deal of improvement out of this fucking platoon. And as much as we can, you know, march around and wave our flags as platoon sergeant and platoon leader, we can't make fucking change if the people who are under us are unwilling or unable to change. So that's on you guys. So I am satisfied with where the platoon is now, and hopefully we can set the standard for the rest of the fucking unit if we haven't done so already. Which, do you think we've done so already, Sergeant Heckman?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's all I had.
Thank
wait,
you,
wait,
Captain.
I got one more thing. What makes the grass grow? Electrolytes.
Real quickly, I didn't want to forget about anybody else. Did anybody else have any C's or Q's? Go ahead and throw them in chat. I don't want to forget about anybody else. All right. So squad leaders, if you can just send myself and Sergeant Heckman just an attendance report for today. Other than that, that's all I got. Outstanding work today, and y'all are dismissed. Go fill in for Task Force Bravo tonight. I'm sure they're going to need some help.